All right. So as everybody was watching the launch of the anti-gravity drone Insta360 camera, anti-gravity drone 360-degree camera, there's something that was kind of missed, I think, in the launch, but it was in the official website by snooping around. Under the hub of the anti-gravity main page, antigravity.tech brings you to this page. We got to see the new anti-gravity drone, and then if you go to the top or the bottom, let me see the bottom. Yeah, go to the footer down here, go to hub, HUB, hub. It takes you to this page, anti-gravity hub. It's got I guess the latest news. The launch was here August 14th. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, let me zoom in a little bit on this so you could see it. There's a feature called, or there's a project. It's called Our First Co-Creation Project. Let Your Ideas Flow, right? So this new drone just came out by Antigravity, camera by Insta360. It's the world's first 360-degree immersive drone with goggles and a grip controller, right? As you see the girl there with the gogs, and then the controller, one-handed controller, and then the drone flying right in front of her. And in this co-creation project, basically the drone never, it's not going to come out till next year. No one knows what regions it will be available in. So all that is still up in the air, and the pricing is still unknown. But there is this co-creation project on their hub. And what it says is share your best ideas and claim a share of $20,000. $20,000. We want to be part of anti-gravity and help shape the future of our products. It's asking if you want to be part of the anti-gravity club. The Anti-Gravity Co-Creation Program is our initiative to create an open and supportive community where users and creators help shape the future of immersive flight. All right, so it looks like they don't have this. They don't have this down yet, right? It's a new thing. It's a new drone. You know, they're throwing the dice on the one-handed controller. The goggles got some new stuff versus what DJI has, but they're not sure, right? Because it's all about user experience. And when this thing came out, the three things that I said were that you need to have all three pillars, and that's the goggles, the controller, and the drone. All have to work together in order for it to be a successful drone innovation product, right? So if the control doesn't work right, or the user experience is off, then you can't fly it. If the drone doesn't work, you just can't fly it, right? If the goggles don't work, then you can't see yourself flying. So everything has some kind of connection, especially with this drone, because you can't just pop a phone on it or a tablet or another screen and do the flying. It's got to be all done in those goggles. That controller is the only controller, and well, the drone is the drone. So the co-creation project, right? So want to chip in, share your ideas, and claim a share of the 20,000 smackaroons, $20,000 reward, I guess. So down here, if you scroll down, it looks like they are opening the doors to an exclusive early access to co-creation project, and they want you to join. Sign up now for a chance to win the first ever project of its kind. If you're selected, you'll get to borrow a pre-production unit of Antigravity A1. That's the code, the name of the drone, Antigravity A1. So what are the check marks, right? What does this check off by signing up? You fly it hard, you push its limits, you get to know every quirk and feature, you get to tell them what is missing, right? So you become a beta tester, pretty much. You're you got to tell them what's wrong, right? You got to break it, they got to fix it, and you got to tell them, what doesn't work and what works. That's it. So the reward pool is $20,000, like I said. It looks like maybe this thing is not just for one person. It might be shared. So $20,000 might mean, depending on how many people they select, it could be $1,000 if they select 20 people. So sign up now. If we adopt your idea, you'll get a slice of the pie, right? So applications now. And then there's a beautiful orange button where you can click and then you apply. You go into the application, right? This is the application. So what is it asking you to enter for this $20,000 award co-creation program from Antigravity, right? Personal info. They want your name. They want what country or region you live in. They want to know your age range. They want your gender. They want your email address. They want your occupation. And then it gets down to the drone curiosity section, right? So these are all required fields. And it starts off with, what drone model do you have? And you got to type it in. Are you a local registered drone pilot or holding a drone license issued by your local jurisdiction? Yes or no? How many hours of drone piloting experience do you have? So 0 to 100. What types of cameras do you own? Choose all that apply. Right, so there's phones, action cameras. Approximately how many followers does your most followed social media account have? And then, you can select how many you have, right? Please share the link to your social media account or channel with the most followers or subscribers, right? So you put it in there and they can review it. And then the last one, where did you first hear about Antigravity? All right, so it's different. And then you have to click you agree, and then you hit apply. Gets it sent directly to the Antigravity HQ, and Mr. Antigravity will review your application and see if you qualify. And basically, they want to build a program here because this thing is new. This thing is it's very promising. It looks like it's got a lot of innovation, but the thing is, all this innovation, fancy imagery, fancy video, but if the person flying this thing has a bad user experience, then it really doesn't work out. So it all comes down to testing it out, testing it. That's it. Testing it, breaking it, and see what happens. So I'll leave the link directly to this page. So if anybody's interested, this was something that was missed during the launch. So I'll just put it in the description of the video, and you can direct click and go.